ufologist. Yay!
I am your father.
Uh-oh. Whoa, this is heavy.
We need your comment.
We're going down, Captain.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
Yeah, I like that. That's funky. Hello, this is David, the Backyard Ufologist. Thank you so much for joining me today on this Tuesday. Subscribe, like, share, give a thumbs up, and most of all, tell us what you think that you are seeing in some of these pictures that I have. I have two videos of UFOs that I caught, and we did look at Heavens Above and the satellite tracker from Starwalk. There was nothing listed to be over at that time, so they've got to be either the Space Force or space junk or UFOs from extraterrestrials. I'm thinking that's what it is. The Palladians, because they've been flying around here a lot here lately, and you can feel it also if you're here. I do appreciate all my new subscribers from Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It just means a lot to me, the conversations we had, and a lot of offers to be on podcasts and even radio interviews. And there's one big one that's really wanting me to come on, and I am considering it, and hopefully that will help us out too. We need about 1,020 hours to go before we get monetized, and I would appreciate it if you could support us that way just by watching our videos. If you're subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. So many people are getting unsubscribed, and they tell me they haven't heard from me in a while, and they go and they see that they've been unsubscribed. So make sure you subscribe again, and make sure you still are subscribed. And I do appreciate everything. 80% of the people that come and watch the video forget to subscribe. And they may even comment, but forget to subscribe. So make sure you subscribe if you like it. I do appreciate it. If you just like to support us and help us out, subscribe. I do appreciate it very much. If you'd like to make a donation, support us that way. We really do need it. Who doesn't? All the information is in the description box below. It tells you how to do it. I have a Patreon and a PayPal account, and even have a store. You can go to ctghostchasers.com, and it takes you to the ufologist store for sure, and that would help us out a lot. I do appreciate it very much. Allie would appreciate it too. All right, I guess that's it for business. It's a lot going on out there, so if you're out there, be very careful, be mindful of what's going on. Some of these people just don't care, and they'll shoot you, and it's sad right now what's going on. And with me and my spirituality, I believe it's just the dark side that's a big dark cloud that's coming over the planet Earth right now, and it's global, and we all know who's in charge of that. So make sure you meditate, send out love and light, and fight this darkness that's over our lands right now. I'm sure that it's always going to be there, but we can always fight it. Pray, people. Repent. Pray to your higher power. It's really bad out there. Take care of your family, your friends, and yourself. Be careful out there. Spread love and light. Can't help what's going on out there. It's really bad. A lot of hate. I hate to see that. I just like to see that. I wish we did not have all this hate going on. This morning I woke up and I could just feel it, and it was just made me want to cry. It's just that bad right now. It's just got thick. Okay, well, anyway, I have 2 videos of UFOs and about 8 pictures, so I won't hold you too long, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, here's our first video that I took, and this was all this week.
Okay, UFO right here. Hello, would you power up for me? Come on, power up
You can
for
hear
me.
asking it to power up. And you barely see it right there. I mean, this one is really up there. I'll zoom in on it. And there it flashed a little bit there.
We send you love and light.
Up like they usually do, like at East Eddy Ranch and other places.
Come on, power up for me. Hello, can you see me?
Send love to it. I get real excited out there when I see these things.
Hello.
Look how it's coming down.
Power
it's
up.
coming down.
That thing's up there high. That's really high.
Yeah, it is really high. I could tell it was going up high.
Nothing's scheduled to be over according to the satellite tracker.
Yeah, there's no satellites listed. I saw that right before I went out and made sure
Wow,
there's
is that
nothing
lightning?
supposed to come up. So if I see anything, it's got to be something special. And this one was going down, going up. It was really high.
It's going northeast.
Yeah, northeast there. And I followed it as far as I could. It's just trucking on right there. It looked like it was zigzagging a little bit across the sky, and they seem to do that right there around the northeast
really cool.
area here. I
Have
don't
a
think any
safe
satellites
trip.
really go north and south. I think there's some polar satellites, but they were not listed. So, you know, this is just something that's flying around up there. I don't know what it is. Okay, our second video right here. Let's get started with it. And look at this, how low it is. And it's all powered up a little bit. Would you
power up for me?
And I wanted it to really flash at me like they usually do, you know. But we'll catch that sooner or later. And he's
Power
just kind
up
of
for
cruising
me.
around, kind of slowing down, speeding up. And I got the laser going and trying to see if he'll see me. I know he's got to see me. And look how it kind of just stops.
Come on, power
slows
up.
down. Didn't come
Power
to a
up.
complete
Come
stop,
on.
but he is going very, very slow. And looks
Not gonna
like
power
he
up, huh?
is fading
trying
out
to.
just a little bit there. He's starting to power
That thing's
down a
moving
little
sideways,
bit.
and it's going back
Flashing
to the
there,
left.
it's turning different colors, and man,
Look at
it's
it.
just
Look at it. Go
beautiful.
to the right now.
It's
See it?
going behind the trees, and I said, have a safe
Have a good trip.
Yep. Have a safe trip. And that was the two UFOs that we caught in the sky so far. And we'll have more coming up. Okay, this is a still picture from the Aurora Night Vision camera. And, you know, I tell you, it's some crazy stuff going out there. I was kind of on the fence about showing this because it's really hard to see. But I am catching so many things out there. Can you see this entity right here? You see this right here? Isn't that something you can see? Like, here's a guy right here, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. Is this pareidolia that they talk about? Or is this some kind of entity right here? I don't know. I think it's an entity. And you can see right over here, it's like a orb or some kind of portal that opens, and there's some entity, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. You see the ears, you see it sticking through right there. And this guy, his eyes right there, and mouth, and here's 2 eyes right here, a nose. You can see him right here. And then this is some kind of reptilian. You see the eye here and the mouth, and see the snoot or the snout, whatever you want to call it there. And then here's a guy right here. Looks like he's got some whiskers going on. But I wanted to show that because I saw it and I said, I'm going to show this anyway. Show you what I see out there. Now, here's a couple of orbs. And you can see this big smile right here, 2 eyes, nose, and that's his mouth right there. You can see a little hair. Now look at this guy right here. This looks like a skeleton head. Look at the eye, nose, and the mouth. What would a skeleton head be doing in an orb? Is it a spirit? Is it a dimensional traveler, and that's what they look like? Maybe they don't have any skin. I don't know, but isn't that wow? Look at that. That's a skeleton head. That's just so trippy, isn't it? So I wanted to show that one, and you see all kind of different entities in that one. And here's another one over here, and you can see there's a couple of things in here. If you look real closely, it's kind of pixelized. There's an eye, nose, and a mouth. There's an entity there. You can see a big old entity here eye, nose, and the mouth right there. He's probably in control of it. And you see the little radio wave right there. I see that a lot. You know, I was thinking, you know, this might be just a picture on the orb, you know, they paint on there. I don't know. It could be like the nose art on airplanes. Could be. Look at that one right there. Eye, nose, and the mouth. See the ears? That's a feline being. And then you see a guy right here, just barely in. But yeah, that's a trip. And this one, you can see it looks like some kind of feline being. Almost looks like a lion to me. See the eye, nose, and mouth, and the mane that goes around. This is the orb right here. The feline beings that came for a visit. They're always here. I don't know if that's a bug or a fairy or something flying around. That right there is a reflection of, I don't know, I'm going to say that may be a rabbit. That might be a rabbit out there. I don't know, but it sure is weird looking right there, because I just don't know what it is. So I'm going to say rabbit maybe, because there's a reflection in the eye. If there's no reflection, it's spiritual. Okay, let's move on here. And here's up in the tree, we see what? See the eye, long nose right there, a little entity right there. It's all kind of entities in here. It's just a little pixelized, but you can see it if you look at it very closely. And this is all in the fairy circle above the quartz boulder. And we have an entity here. See the eye, nose, and a big long mouth right there. There's an ear, something in the middle of his head right there. I don't know if that's a hair or a hat or something, but you can see it's an entity. It's not dust, it's not moisture. It's nothing but some kind of spiritual entity flying around. And here's that again. So I don't know. I'm really thinking this is a rabbit, because I see rabbits here a lot, and that's the eye reflection. But I could be wrong. It's a lot of spiritual things that go on out there. You see a little entity peeking through, eye, nose, and the mouth. Really pixelized, but you can see it was coming through just a little bit. Okay, let's move it. And here's another one. This one's really kind of blurry, but look at this. Do you see the entity here? The eye, nose, and the mouth, and there is something on their head right there. It kind of looks like another entity, but it may be a hat. There's something going on right here, some entity. So there's one right here. See all of these entities? Look at this one right here with the ears. It looks like a cat. Eye, nose, and see the arms that come down. It looks like he's working some kind of controls right there. Isn't that cool? You can see that that's just plain as day right there. Yes, entity, and there's one right here. See, eye, nose, and the mouth right there. Yes, all kind of entities. You can really, when I zoom out, you can really see it. Look at this one right here. See it? Eye, nose, and the mouth, and the hair right there. And it looks like it's wearing headphones, or it looks like Princess Leia almost there with the ear buns right there. It really does. It's crazy. Now, somebody's holding something right here. You can see the hand and the arm, and you see the guy right here, and he looks like he's looking at us. And his arm comes up, and he's holding something. And there's something right here. It looks like it's laying. See that right there? The eye, nose, the mouth. See the hair right here? It could be. And it looks like it's laying there. Yeah, you see so many different things in here. It's crazy. I tell you, I just see so many things that I just say what I see. And look at this guy standing right here. And you see he's got a box or a laptop or something. Got a screen right there. See him standing there in his arm, and he's working the controls. And it looks like some kind of console right there. See right there? Yeah. That might be in a lab light years away from here. Or it could be a ship right above us, you know? I just see so much here, and that's why I want to ask you, what do you think it is? And there's that again. I don't know. That may be a rabbit. I think I can see it now. You see the rabbit? Yeah, and that's the eyes right there. Okay, and let's see what we have here. And this is something coming up out of the portal. You can see an eye there, and a little energy here and some kind of plasma coming off of it. It looks like it's very powerful, whatever it is, coming up out of the portal there. Okay, up here is the big old pine tree in the backyard, about 100 feet up. And I saw this orb, and you see the eye, nose, and the half smile right there. I see this guy a lot up there, so I don't know what he does. He just hangs out a lot. Okay, here is the Aurora steel shot again, and this is the big quartz boulder on the other fairy circle. It's to the left of the main one. And what I wanted to show you, now this is really weird. Look at this over here. See these guys? Eye, nose, and mouth. And look at the head on this. This looks like that E.T. from the movie E.T. His head and his neck, and it looks like they're in white robes. And there's a little something right there. I see a nose and a mouth, 2 eyes sticking through. And if you look right here, there's a guy here. Looks like he might have wings. I don't know. That might be a wing right there. And another one right there. So I said, wow, is this a reflection or is this a tree or something? And I kept looking and kept looking. I said, no, it can't be. So I brought it up a little bit closer and brightened it up a little bit. And you can see the guy right here. He's got a beard, and it looks like that could be a wing. And another entity here. And then look at this guy. He's stretching over to get in the shot. Eye, nose, and the mouth right there. And you can really see the mouth and the nose and the eye right there and the neck. And you see this one right here, eye, nose, and a mouth. It looks like they're heavenly angels or something. It could be. I don't know. But I saw that and I said, wow, that is a trip. I've got to show this. And I'm catching this with the IR camera. And you look right here, eye, nose, and a mouth. And you see these entities all around. We do not live on a world that most think that we do. And I'm going to tell you, you can see it right there. There's things all around us. And that's it for today. Very short show. Well, that was the show for today. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit shorter than usual. I have lots of pictures to share with you. I just haven't had time to go through all of them. I try to get, it's just really hectic around here. A lot going on for sure. But make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and tell us what you think you are seeing. And if you'd like to make a donation, all the information is in the description box and some shout outs there. Go and see those people and subscribe, like, and share, follow. They would appreciate it very much. Tell them David the Backyard Ufologist sent you. So I do appreciate everybody. I hope that you will subscribe and watch my videos and help me get monetized and get there and start putting money back into the channel and bring you more UFOs and more of the paranormal. This is David, the Backyard Ufologist, saying have a great week, and we'll see you in a couple of days. Bye-bye, everybody.